So I got to check out the film Sneaks, which is directed by Rob Edwards and Christopher Jenkins. And this animated sports comedy is packed with a major cast, including Anthony Mackie, Lawrence Fishburne, Martin Lawrence, Chloe Bailey, Roddy Ricch, Rico Rodriguez, Quavo, Mustard, Chris Paul, Keith David, and the cast list just goes on and on as the story follows a designer sneaker who unwittingly finds himself lost in New York City. He must dig deep into his soul in order to rescue his sister and return to his rightful owner. One thing I noticed about this film is how similar it is to a film like Toy Story. Sneaks is a film that includes talking sneakers and shoes. And you know how in Toy Story, once a human is coming or somebody shouts, "Andy is coming," they stop moving. They stop what they're doing and they go back to being toys. That's what happens in Sneaks here. And that was one thing I noticed about this film, how I was comparing it to other animated films. There was certainly a lot of effort into making all the shoes that we see very charming and very appealing. And I like the voice performances that we hear from Chloe and Anthony. They are definitely my favorite characters. You know how I mentioned this has a stacked cast? Well, this movie incorporates a lot of characters. A lot of unnecessary characters and a lot of characters you're not really gonna care about. Some of the characters we do see include 3 sneakers who hang on a power line. They break the fourth wall and are the narrators for our story. I felt they could have been cut. I thought they were not needed. We also have our villains in the story. One character is the Forager and the other is named the Collector. They work together and I just did not really have an interest in them. I understand why they were included and I understand them as characters. I think if Sneaks just focused on Anthony Mackie and Chloe and the main character voiced by Sway Lee, it would have been fine. Mustard not only appears in the film, but he also provides original music, and I liked all the music we heard from that. Terrence Martin also worked on the score, and I thought that also sounded really good. Now, going into the animation of the humans, they don't look great. They look kind of wonky. I wasn't a fan of the design of them. They did not look good. Also, some of the voice work you do hear, it feels very phoned in and it felt like some of these actors just went in for a quick paycheck. The film also features a lot of sneaker and shoe puns. A lot of the jokes and humor didn't really work. I didn't really laugh a lot. There was also some cringy dialogue that made me just sink into my seat and just go, oh boy, why did this character say that? But I understand Rob and Christopher wanted to make this a film about community and literally stepping out of your comfort zone. As we wrap this review up, I'm going to give the film this grade right here. Let me know if you're going to check out Sneaks.